So guys, welcome back to Move a Bend. Today is day 4 of our 4-week program. We've got 16 sessions. It's going to be a recovery session, 25 minutes. So we're going to start standing. So follow me, guys. We're going to start standing. We're going to work into the hips to start with, okay? So controlled articulate rotations, all right? So really slow, up, externally rotate, come round, okay? So right the way up, pause for a second, rotate, and then repeat. So just 3 to 4 times on one leg. Up, rotate round. Once you've done that side, we're going to repeat on the other side. So guys, you might find that your balance isn't quite there just yet. Bear with it. And if you want, use the wall. If you've got access, the main focus of this is the hip. So if you're not quite getting your balance and core, don't worry, just use the wall right the way through and repeat. Good. We're going to go the opposite way now. A bit of hip extension. So you're going to kick back, externally rotate, and then come round. Back to the first leg. So kick back, activate your glute, come right the way round. So every part of the movement, you want to exaggerate. Okay, so drive back. One more time. Lift, externally rotate, come through. Same on the second leg again now. So this is, we've done opening the gate. This one is closing the gate, okay? So coming up, hip extension, coming round, repeating. Last couple here. Then we're going to work into our shoulders. So guys, we're going to start standing and then we're going to work our way to the floor. So just from there, controlled scapular rotations now. So coming up, pull it back, retract, just 3 times. Right the way through. And come round. Nice. One more time, come up, through, repeat. Good. Okay, into the thoracic standing. Hands in center, rotate, round to the other side. So this is a small movement, and we're looking to work into the thoracic spine. So the top part of your spinal mobility here. Nice, we're gonna work from there. Similar movement on the floor, knees soft, hips back, chest comes forward, hands together, elbow up, lengthen. 1, 3 times through. 2. So the idea of this one is just to get some really good movement into your day. Whatever time of day you are doing this. For me, I love doing stuff like this before I go to bed because it helps me to switch off and just focus on my breathing. And I normally set a timer for 15 or 20 minutes and just kind of stretch and breathe. So working into the wrists from standing before we work into that floor position, just rolling your wrist one way and then the other. So if you've got access, hopefully you've got access to a wall nearby, stretching out into your chest here. You should feel chest, your bicep as well. So you want your fingers in line or lower than your shoulder. You don't want it too high. Okay, just press into the wall there. If you haven't got a wall, just hold it here. That's going to be working your mobility. This one is more of a stretch. So the mobility is an end range hold. So it's a bit of stretching, a bit of strength, whereas this is a stretch, an assisted stretch. Good. Okay, so we're going to work into the squat and we're going to hang out in the squat for about 30 seconds. So shake it out. I want us to first of all find a squat, stand, just to start to work into that movement because we're going to hold it in that seated squat. Check in with your feet, try and keep them in neutral, draw your knees wide. Once you've done 3 or 4, I want you just to hold here, okay? Hips back, chest lifted if you can. Draw your elbows in and we're going to just hang out here 30 seconds. So I'd recommend the squat hanging out in this position every day because you will build strength and build mobility in your ankles, work into your hips as well. It's a great movement. It's a fundamental movement our bodies are designed to do. So in a few seconds, we're just going to start rocking it left to right. So your heel can come off the floor, working into the bottom of your feet. Well done. So we're going to take it squat to forward fold. Okay, hands around your big toe if you're barefoot, push through. If not, just take in your foot and then find that squat again 3 times. So forward fold, work into your hamstring, squat. Whichever range of motion is right for your body today, okay? Pushing back. Good, okay? From there, we're going to find a position and start to work into the floor. So, working into your wrists. First of all, just shake it all out. And just tune into how your wrists are feeling. And we're going to just take our time with this. You can have a little bit of a self-massage into the forearm just to start to get a bit of blood flow there. We're going to wake the wrists up now, okay? Hands, chest over your hands on all fours, hips over your knees. And gentle, very small circles. So the circles are as big as you feel comfortable, okay? Because wrist mobility is something that if you do a lot of bodyweight training, a lot of push-ups, burpees, it's important to take care of the other side and take care of your wrists as well. And if you struggle with your wrists, these kind of exercises are going to be perfect, but just modify them if they're too much at the moment. So change direction now, shifting the weight of your body one way, working round to the other way. Really try and find and feel every single part of the movement on this one. Nice, okay? So we're going to work from there. Fingertips facing your knees now. Okay, so your forearm is facing away from you. So just going to shift the weight of your body backwards and gently forwards. So you should feel a lovely stretch into the forearm. Try and keep your full wrist planted and find whichever range of motion you have that allows that. So don't come all the way back where your hands are coming off the floor. Just whatever range of motion you have there. One more time. Nice, and then just shake it out. That might have been a little bit uncomfortable, but practice that stuff because it will improve in time, okay? Cat-cows from there. One of my favourite, spinal mobility. Pull your shoulders back, take a deep breath in, look up towards the ceiling. And then pelvis, hips, round your spine. Chin comes in last. And then we come back into that neutral position. Pull your shoulders back, take a deep breath in. Pelvis. Breathe out. One more time. Neutral position, so your head and tailbone are aligned. Deep breath in. Exhale, pelvis. So your cat to cow position, chin comes in toward your chest. Left hand comes forward from there. Right hand on the side of your temple, coming through. Okay, I want you to really go as slow as you can on this. Elbow comes right the way through. And repeat, just one more time. Perfect. Swap your lead. Opposite hand forward. Left hand, fingertips on the side of your temple. Right the way round. Slow the movement right down. Well done. One more time here. Good. Okay, we're going to push up. We're going to pedal through into our ankles as well from there. So it's downward dog. If you've done yoga from here, push back onto your toes, lift, hips back, chest lifted, knees soft. Bring your feet a little bit closer together and then just start to pedal one foot in and then go to the other foot. So you spend a couple of moments on one leg into a three-legged dog position. Remember, you can keep both feet on the floor if you need extra stability. One more time. So push, open up your chest and shoulders. Nice. Drop the knees to the floor. We're going to reverse that. So brush your elbows against your against your ribs. Push up. Elbows remain soft. Pull your shoulders back, look over your left shoulder. And then over your right shoulder from there. We're going to just repeat that one more time, but just a little release from there before we repeat into downward dog. So into child's pose, toes together, knees wide, rock it left and right. You might find couple of little clicks. Come forwards onto all fours, into downward dog again, push up, hips back, chest lifted. And then just pedal one foot in, hold. This time we're going to hold on one side for 5. 3, 2, 1. Over to the other side. And then we come down, work it through, and then push up at the top. Look over your right shoulder here. And then over your left shoulder. So guys, from there, we're going to work into a bit of mobility for your ankles now. So, left foot forward, kneel in position, and just shift the weight of your body forwards, okay? So my left elbow is on my left knee, my left heel is on the floor. I'm trying to keep my knee and my foot aligned, and I'm just applying a little bit of pressure, making sure I keep my heel on the floor. Just hanging out here. If it gets any areas that are too much, just ease off, shake it out, then go again. So this is essentially the position that you're in when you are squatting. So this will help your squat if you practice these exercises, but also, you know, running, cycling, walking, all useful ankle mobility. So working into that one, last one, and then coming out, repeating on the opposite side from there. So working in. Nice. So try and have your knee stacked over your ankle, and then you're looking just to shift the knee a little bit further forwards here. Just be mindful of any areas that is too tight. So actually I broke my ankle 5 years ago maybe now, playing football, and for a while, obviously for a while I had an operation, I've got a metal plate, but for quite a while I couldn't get anywhere near the wall versus the opposite ankle in terms of like my range, but I worked at it and I think they're pretty much identical now. So if you have had an injury, just work and trust the process. So drive in, range of motion there. Well done, nice. So guys, we're gonna add hip to hamstring now. So it's a bit of a dynamic one. So you're gonna lunge forward, stay on that side, lunge, lift, rotate, sit. Okay, lunge, lift, rotate. So take your time with each movement, all at your own pace, okay? Lunge, lift up, lean, rotate over. Should find your hamstring and also your hip area. Last one here. So same again, lunge, rotate, work into that hip, sit into the hamstring, hold it for a little bit longer here for 5, 3, 2, 1, perfect. Same on the other side. So same movement, lunge, and then sit into the hamstring. And again. This one ticks a lot of boxes. So again, like if you're working at home, sitting down a lot, just get up, spend 2 minutes practicing this movement. Your body will feel better, as well as any of the stuff we've done to the cat-cows, the thoracic rotations in particular. Nice. So we're going to continue with the spine from there. Okay, so we're rested in a flat position, chest on the floor, right arm wide, and we're going to lift up and come back down. This is in your own time. So I'm lifting my left leg up, and I'm aiming to get it over towards my right hand. Just 3, maybe 4 repetitions, and just hanging out at the end of the movement as well. You should feel your chest, shoulders stretching as well. One more time, right the way over. Can you touch your hand to your foot? Yes, guys, repeat on the opposite side. So left hand wide, hand in line with your shoulder. Come wide, in, repeat. Well done. So 3 or 4 times. Last couple. So we are going to work into couch stretch from there. One of the best stretches. Okay, so if you've got access, I've got a wall or a door behind me. If you've got access, you can lunge forwards, lift your foot against that position, okay? Or just hang out in the hip stretch that we've done, okay? So if you haven't got access or it's not comfortable, you can just hang out with your foot on the floor. I'll show you now. Okay, so you can just hang out here and try and hold a neutral position, pull your shoulders back, drive your heel, your front heel into the floor, work into that hip. You can add that option as well. You might find when you try and bring your heel to your bum, heel up, you might find your hamstring really tight. So again, just manage it. We're going to hang out here for 10 more seconds, okay? So deep breath. Maybe you can go a little bit deeper into that stretch. 2, 1. Slowly release. Repeat on the other side. So lunge in wide. If you've got that couch, or you can just do it like this. Again, another great one to try and do every day. Ten seconds, maybe you can go a little bit deeper. 3, 2, 1. We're going to work into pigeon stretch, okay? So higher plank, last stretch now, and then we're going to finish. So right foot comes forwards, square off your hips, hands on the floor. Deep breath, maybe you can fold in towards the floor. Okay, maybe not, maybe you're here, maybe that's about right for you today. We're going to take 4 breaths here. Well done. Slowly release, shake it out a little bit, pedal your feet, and then come over to the other leg. Okay, pigeon stretch on the other side for 4 good breaths here. Okay, deep breath in, exhale slowly. Hopefully you can feel your glute stretching. Nice. Well done, guys. From there, last 2 stretches, okay? Puppy pose and child's pose, okay? So the difference, hips stacked over your knees for puppy pose. Hands come forward. You're gonna press your chest towards the floor. Lift your head so your chin is aiming to touch the floor. And you might hopefully feel a stretch into the neck area. Toes come together, knees come wide, press your hands towards your left side now. Really stretch into your back, really connect to that stretch. Take it over to your right side from there. then we're going to finish in the middle, hands forward, child's pose. Just allow 30 seconds. Nothing else matters right now apart from the breathing. The present moment. Breathe deeply, exhale slowly, drop the weight of the body in towards the floor. This is your time now. Last couple of breaths here. And then guys, start to integrate a little bit of movement back into your body. Shake it out. Feel free to stick around and continue with the stretches or movement, or if anything felt particularly good, I'd recommend, just tuning in and allowing a bit more time if you do have it. Thank you for joining me for session number 4 of the program. The next session will be a 20-minute low impact workout suitable for all levels. And it's a great workout to build some good movement patterns. So give it a go. It's going to be on there, the next session, 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. And I look forward to seeing you there. Always let me know how you got on with the session. And I'll see you again next time. Guys that have joined live, Corinne, well done. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys had a great stretch and feel good for doing that today. Take that into your day now. Take those good movement patterns, some good posture. Trisha, amazing job today. So low impact, 20-minute tomorrow. Wednesday will be a single dumbbell full body session. Nicola, Gaz, well done. Yes, Tim, love that. Great work yesterday on the half marathon. I hope you can get some good rest today, because that was a big effort, big shift on a rainy day. Guys, well done again, and have a wonderful day. And I look forward to catching up with you for our next session.